Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Christmas is just a few weeks away, and one of the things I know we all look forward to is those yummy sweet treats. So today I am going to show you how to make a couple of very quick, very easy keto Christmas candies that take just a few minutes to make and no cooking whatsoever. No stovetop, no oven, nada. So if you want printable versions of these recipes, you can check out my website at janet'sdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find printable versions of these recipes and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out videos every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So, while you do all that, let's get cooking. In a medium mixer bowl, combine 250 grams or around 2 cups of the powdered sweetener of your choice. I'm using a combination of powdered allulose and powdered monk fruit sweetener. You can use whatever powdered sweetener you want. 2 tablespoons of room temperature butter that's been softened. Make sure it is softened, otherwise it will not mix in well. You don't want it melted, but you do want it softened. 1 ounce or around 2 tablespoons of the milk of your choice. And again, make sure this is room temperature. It mixes in more easy when your ingredients are room temperature. 1 teaspoon of mint extract or the extract of your choice. You can also use more or less of the extract depending on how much of a mint flavor you want in your patties. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. This is optional. It just enhances the flavor a little bit more, but if you don't want to put it in, you don't have to. That's up to you. Beat on low for about 10 seconds or just until the powdered sweetener is moistened by the other ingredients. Then increase your speed to medium-low and beat on medium-low for about 1 minute or until the mixture is completely smooth and slightly fluffy. Line a large baking sheet with parchment paper. Scoop 1 tablespoon of the mixture onto your lined baking sheet. Roll it into a ball and then flatten it into a round disc that's around 1/4 of an inch thick, give or take. Or you can make these whatever size you want. If you want to make them a little bit bigger, you can make them a little bit bigger. If you want to make them smaller, make them smaller. That is up to you on your desired size. If the mixture feels sticky when you're trying to roll it into a ball, then just very, very lightly dust your hands with some powdered sweetener, and that should keep the mixture from sticking to your hands. Just don't overdo it when you're dusting your hands with the powdered sweetener. You don't want to add extra sweetness to the mixture. The purpose of dusting your hands with the powdered sweetener is strictly so the mixture will not stick to your hands while you are rolling it into a ball. Keep repeating the scooping and shaping process until all the mixture has been scooped out and shaped onto your lined baking sheet. Then place the patties into your freezer and freeze them for around 30 to 40 minutes or until they are firm. Once your patties are firm, keep them in the freezer, and in a small microwave-safe bowl, place 6 ounces of keto chocolate chips and 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. Microwave on high in 20-second intervals until the chips are completely melted. Make sure you use a fork and stir the chips around a bit after every 20-second interval so that your chocolate does not burn. Once the chocolate is fully melted, take your peppermint discs out of the freezer just one at a time. Don't take them all out at once because you want to make sure that they stay nice and firm. So one at a time, take the discs out and place them in your melted chocolate. Spoon the chocolate over the mint patties until they are completely covered with the chocolate. Then place the patties back onto a lined baking sheet. If you want to, you can sprinkle a little bit of crushed candies on top or crushed nuts. That's up to you if you want a little bit of extra on top there, or just leave them plain. Keep repeating the coating process until all the patties have been completely coated with the chocolate and placed onto the lined baking sheet. Then place them back into your freezer and freeze them for about 20 minutes or until the chocolate is solid. Once they're solid, remove them from the freezer. You can put them on a baking sheet and eat them immediately, or if you do have any leftovers, store them in an airtight container in your refrigerator for up to 1 week. In a medium mixing bowl, combine 63 grams or around a half cup of the powdered sweetener of your choice. I'm using a mix of powdered monk fruit sweetener and powdered allulose. You can use whatever powdered sweetener you want. Add 66 grams or around a fourth cup of creamy peanut butter and 21 grams or around 1.5 tablespoons of room temperature butter that's been softened. Make sure it is softened, not melted. Stir the ingredients all together until they're fully combined. Then use your hands and massage the ingredients all together to make sure that everything is fully combined, especially the butter. The little chunks of the butter can hide in between all that peanut butter, so really massage it in between your fingers to make sure that there are no lumps of the butter. You want your mixture to be completely smooth. Line a large baking sheet with parchment paper. Scoop 1 tablespoon of the peanut butter mixture out and roll it into a ball. Then place it on your lined baking sheet. Repeat the scooping and rolling process until all the peanut butter mixture has been scooped out and formed into smooth balls on your lined baking sheet. Then place them in your freezer and freeze them for about 15 minutes or so, or until the balls are firm. Once the balls are firm, keep them in the freezer. In a medium microwave-safe bowl, place 3 ounces of Keto white chocolate chips and 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. Place them in the microwave on high and microwave them in 20-second intervals until the chips are fully melted. Make sure to use a fork and stir after every 20-second interval to avoid burning your chocolate. Take the peanut butter balls out of the freezer one at a time. Keep the others in the freezer so they stay firm. Then dip the ball into your chocolate and spoon the chocolate over the ball until the ball is completely coated with the chocolate. Once it's coated, place it on a lined baking sheet and continue the coating process until all of the peanut butter balls have been fully coated with the chocolate. If you want to, you can sprinkle it with some crushed nuts or crushed candies. That's up to you. Or just leave them plain. Once they all have been coated and placed on your baking sheet, place them in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes or until the chocolate is solid. After the chocolate has firmed, remove them from the refrigerator. You can serve them immediately if you want to. Now, this does only make about 6 of the peanut butter snowballs, so you always can double this recipe if you want more of the snowballs. Eat them immediately, or if you do have any leftovers, you can store them in an airtight container in your refrigerator for up to 1 week. Eat and enjoy. And those are our recipes of the day. I hope you enjoyed them both. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.